The adrenaline surges. It's a primal response, deeply embedded in our DNA. When faced with danger, our bodies react almost instinctively. The fight-or-flight response kicks in, and for many, the immediate reaction is to flee. This surge of adrenaline can make you feel invincible, as if you could outrun any threat. But this feeling is deceptive. Your heart pounds in your chest. Each beat echoes like a drum, reminding you of the urgency of the situation. The rapid rise and fall of your chest is a testament to the body's effort to supply oxygen to your muscles, preparing you for the sprint. But this physical exertion comes at a cost. The instinct to flee kicks in. You turn quickly, your eyes darting around searching for an escape route. The world blurs as you focus solely on getting away. But in this frantic state, your judgment is clouded. You might not notice obstacles in your path or the dangers that lie ahead. Running from the police might seem like an option, even a solution, in the heat of the moment. The flashing lights and blaring sirens can trigger a sense of panic. You might think that if you can just get away, everything will be fine. But this is a dangerous illusion. But this decision, often fueled by fear or panic, is fraught with danger. The streets are unpredictable, and a single misstep can lead to a fall. The police are trained to handle such situations, and their pursuit is relentless. The more you run, the more you put yourself at risk. The risks far outweigh any perceived benefits. A fall can result in serious injury, and being tackled by the police can lead to even more harm. The physical dangers are just the beginning. The legal consequences of running from the police can be severe, adding to the already dire situation. This isn't a game of tag, it's a gamble with potentially life-altering consequences. Being caught can lead to arrest, charges, and a criminal record. The impact on your life, your family, and your future can be devastating. It's a high-stakes game where the odds are never in your favor. This essay will delve into why running from the police is never the answer, examining the legal ramifications, the safety hazards, and the broader societal impact. We'll explore real-life cases, expert opinions, and statistical data to provide a comprehensive understanding of the issue. By the end, you'll see that the allure of running is overshadowed by the folly of its consequences. Running from the police in most jurisdictions is a crime in itself. It's called resisting arrest or evading arrest. This means that even if you're innocent of the initial reason for police interaction, you could face additional charges and harsher penalties simply for running. These consequences can range from hefty fines to extended prison sentences. The legal system is designed to hold individuals accountable for their actions, and fleeing law enforcement only complicates the situation, making a difficult situation exponentially worse. Beyond the legal consequences, running from the police poses serious safety risks. When individuals flee, they often make rash decisions, putting themselves and others in harm's way. They might run into traffic, causing accidents. They might injure themselves during the pursuit. And in the worst-case scenario, a desperate attempt to escape could escalate into a confrontation, leading to injury or even death. The inherent unpredictability of these situations makes running a dangerous gamble with potentially tragic outcomes. Sadly, there are countless real-life examples that illustrate the tragic consequences of running from the police. We've seen cases where foot chases ended in fatal accidents, both for the individuals fleeing and innocent bystanders. We've seen situations where a minor traffic stop escalated into a life-altering event simply because someone panicked and ran. These stories serve as stark reminders of the very real human cost of this decision. They underscore the fact that running is not a victimless act. It has the potential to devastate lives and communities. Section 5. Beyond the individual, community impact and eroded trust. The impact of running from the police extends far beyond the individuals involved. It affects the fabric of the community, creating a sense of unease and instability. When people witness these events, it can lead to a collective anxiety that permeates daily life. Parents worry about their children, business owners fear for their livelihoods, and the general public becomes more apprehensive about their safety. When trust in law enforcement erodes, it creates a ripple effect throughout the entire community. This erosion of trust can stem from various incidents, whether they are high-profile cases or everyday interactions that go awry. The community starts to question the reliability and intentions of those sworn to protect them. This skepticism can lead to a lack of cooperation with police investigations, making it harder to solve crimes and bring justice. It fosters an environment of fear and suspicion, making it more difficult for police officers to do their jobs effectively. Officers may become more defensive and less proactive, fearing backlash or accusations of misconduct. This defensive posture can further alienate the community, creating a vicious cycle of mistrust and inefficiency. The fear and suspicion are not one-sided. Officers also become wary of the public, leading to strained interactions that can escalate quickly. This breakdown in communication and cooperation makes it harder to address crime and ensure public safety. When community members are reluctant to report crimes or provide information, it hampers the ability of law enforcement to respond effectively. This reluctance can be due to fear of retaliation, lack of faith in the police, or a belief that their concerns will not be taken seriously. As a result, crime can go unchecked and public safety deteriorates. It creates a divide between law enforcement and the communities they serve, hindering efforts to build trust and understanding. Initiatives aimed at bridging this gap, such as community policing programs and public forums, often face significant challenges. These efforts require time, patience, and a genuine commitment from both sides to listen and engage. Without mutual trust, these initiatives struggle to gain traction, leaving the community and police at odds. The long-term impact is a community that feels isolated and a police force that feels unsupported, making it difficult to achieve the common goal of a safe and harmonious environment. Section 6. A senseless tragedy, the aftermath of a fatal encounter. In the quiet aftermath of a fatal encounter, the community gathers to mourn and seek answers. The air is thick with grief and a longing for justice. In one particularly heart-wrenching case, a young man's attempt to evade a traffic stop ended in tragedy. His family, now left with only memories and a photo, struggles to comprehend the loss. The memorial, adorned with flowers and candles, stands as a poignant reminder of a life cut short. He panicked, fled on foot, and was fatally shot by a pursuing officer. The scene of the incident, marked by police tape and a covered body, is a stark testament to the chaos and fear that unfolded that day. The community is left grappling with the harsh reality of the situation. The incident sparked outrage and protests, further straining the relationship between the community and the police. People took to the streets, holding signs and chanting for justice, their voices echoing the collective pain and frustration. The March for Justice became a powerful symbol of the community's demand for accountability and change. Investigations revealed a series of misunderstandings and misjudgments that led to the fatal encounter. The investigators, meticulously examining the scene, uncovered a tragic chain of events, fueled by fear and miscommunication. The officers, seen discussing the incident, are now faced with the daunting task of piecing together the truth. This tragedy serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating consequences of fear-driven decisions. As candles are lit and people embrace at the vigil, the community finds solace in unity and shared grief. The memorial becomes a place of reflection, where the fragility of life is acknowledged and the hope for a better future is kindled. The aftermath of this fatal encounter leaves an indelible mark on the hearts of those affected, urging a collective call for change and understanding. Section 7. Bridging the divide, fostering understanding and cooperation. Building trust between law enforcement and communities is crucial for ensuring everyone's safety. This requires open dialogue, mutual respect, and a commitment to understanding perspectives. Police officers need to be trained in de-escalation techniques and cultural sensitivity, while community members need to feel comfortable interacting with law enforcement. By working together, we can create a safer and more just society for everyone. Section 8. Choosing the right path. Alternatives to evasion. If you find yourself in a situation where you're unsure how to interact with the police, remember that you have rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. It's essential to remain calm, comply with lawful orders, and assert your rights respectfully. If you believe you've been treated unfairly, you can file a complaint later. Choosing cooperation over evasion is always the safest and most prudent course of action. Section 9. Conclusion. A plea for reason and collective well-being. Running from the police is a dangerous and ultimately futile act. It's a gamble with potentially life-altering consequences not only for the individual, but also for the community as a whole. By understanding the legal ramifications, the safety hazards, and the broader societal impact, we can make informed decisions that prioritize safety, justice, and the well-being of everyone involved. Let's choose dialogue over fear, cooperation over confrontation, and build a future where trust and understanding prevail.